What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. So, if you're watching this video, I want to stop by saying Merry Christmas to all of you guys, Forever Gang. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. That's what we're going to start this off with. But this video that we are here today is about the 2024 top 10 matches of the year. 2024 has been one of the best years in pro wrestling ever. And I thought there's only one way to honor this year by doing a top 10 list. I feel like it's only right that we do a top 10 list of the best matches for the year. So that's what we're going to get into. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Top number 10, we are going to start this off with the Women's Royal Rumble. Why? Because I thought the Women's Royal Rumble was the best Women's Royal Rumble so far. I thought this match absolutely cooked, and more importantly, it had a lot of star power. I feel like you got a hell of a return for Naomi. I thought they had the comedy with Sarah Logan and R-Truth when R-Truth entered the Royal Rumble and he was like, "There ain't no women in there." That shit was funny. I liked Chelsea Green's bit in the Royal Rumble. More importantly, I thought with Becky Lynch also being in the Rumble, I thought they made Jade Cargill look like an absolute boss and an absolute superstar. And the net first face-off that we got between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, all I saw was nothing but dollar signs. I absolutely loved every single bit of that entire segment. I thought it absolutely cooked. So, and then Liv Morgan coming back. Also's in that match. I want to stop this video right now and do I want to give a very special shout out and a very Merry Christmas to the one and only Miss Tiffy Time, Tiffany Stratton. Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday from one of your biggest fans. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. But anyway, ignore me crushing out. Sorry guys. But anyway, I thought this match slapped. Shout out to Liv Morgan was in this, who returned to number 30, and we saw the year she went on. I loved every bit of this Royal Rumble. To me, I thought it was better than the men's match, if we're being honest. But I like that Women's Royal Rumble, and that's why it's number 10. Number 9, we have the phenomenal AJ Styles versus the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I thought this match cooked. I thought it was gas. And I really enjoyed this match. I thought they did a lot of great things in this match. And that France crowd was the best crowd this year. Period, point blank. That crowd was unrivaled. And that crowd was out of its seat. And this match slapped AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes had undeniable chemistry. And if you ask me, to this day, I genuinely do think it's still the best match Cody has had since he's been champion. Those matches with him and AJ Styles absolutely cook. And when AJ Styles did the retire angle with the Mark Henry, that shit was funny as hell. I loved it. I really enjoyed their feud, and I thought this match did live up to the hype of the first time ever between AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. I thought it absolutely cooked. So shout out to both men for that wonderful match. Number 8, I have Men's War Games. The storyline alone was insane. Having that Roman Reigns and CM Punk in the same ring, oh, take my money. If anything, that there were so many interwoven storylines, and then getting to watch Jacob Fatu mix it up with all these greats, and then on top of that, that boy Big Bronson Reed with the tsunami off the cage? What? And it's funny because like people don't understand, people don't know this. Big Bronson Reed is one of like, one day is somebody I want to interview one day. That's like one of my like top people I would love to conversate and chat with, especially because he's a hip hop fan. That's one of my goals and goal people to talk to. Obviously Tiffany Stratton's up there too. I mean, I got, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I thought Bronson Reed did great in this job. I thought Solo was great in this match. Shout out to that boy Jimmy Uso, Big Jimbo Slice. That boy went to work in this match. And the storylines that they told were so great. And to this day, we're still asking, what was that favor that Paul Heyman owed CM Punk? And that's why we're all here, to figure out. Because does that have a play? And does that have something to do with the main event of WrestleMania? And that's why I enjoyed this match. So I will say, shout out to that Men's War Games match. Number 7, from NXT, Roxanne Perez versus Jordynne Grace, NXT Battleground. This match absolutely slaps. And I truly, genuinely feel like this is really like Roxanne Perez was having a good title run before this match, 100%. But I do think that this match is one of the matches that took Roxanne to a whole different level. I feel like this is where we started to truly look at Roxanne Perez like she's going to be a top star in the women's division in the next few years. This was that catapult moment for her. And then, because this is when the merger, this is when TNA started being crossed with WWE. This is when that shit started to come hot. It started to become very just out there. And I thought this cooked. And I believe at the time, Jordynne Grace was still the TNA Knockouts champion. So Jordynne Grace going for the NXT title was very cool. It was very interesting, and it was something I didn't expect. And for someone who didn't really know a lot of Jordynne Grace's work, this match cooked. Big fan of this match. Shout out to both of them. Number 6, we got Sami Zayn versus Gunther. This match absolutely freaking slapped. I loved every single bit of this match, and I wasn't even all that excited about the build-up, which is to my own doing. As you guys know, I'm a Brock Lesnar fan. I was hoping to get Brock versus Gunther so bad. So, when I didn't get that, I was kind of hurt. But it is what it is. But Sami Zayn versus Gunther, man. Sami Zayn is... People ask me a lot of times how I feel about Sami Zayn and what I think about Sami Zayn. It's very simple. Sami Zayn is this generation's modern day Mick Foley. No matter how many times Mick Foley may lose, we always want to see Mick Foley as the underdog and Mick Foley get the win. No matter how many times Mick Foley lost, we never stopped loving Mick Foley. If anything, it made us love him more. And it's the same equivalence to Sami Zayn. We only continue to love him more, and because we want to see him achieve. And in that entrance with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn hugging his wife and his wife crying when Sami wins the IC title, it was beautiful. this match slapped because Gunther's one of the best in-ring wrestlers on the damn planet. I loved every bit of this match. Shout out to Sami Zayn and shout out to Gunther. Number 5, Io Sky versus Bayley. This match was nuts. For a storyline that was really hot for a while and then kind of got lost in the crossfire on the road to WrestleMania 40, this match lived up to the hype. If you really want to ask people, a lot of people have this as their show-stealing match from WrestleMania 40. And I can understand why people would have this match that high of a caliber match, because it really was. This match was insane and it was incredible. I loved every moment of this match, and I don't understand how people cannot like the match. Io Sky is something godly, okay? When she reversed the Rhodes plant, it was nuts. Bro, this is one of my favorite matches of the year for sure. Number 4, Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks, AEW Revolution. Now, I don't watch AEW a lot, okay? Very minimal. I had to watch Sting's last match, okay? I am a wrestling fan. I can chill, okay? This match slapped. I know about the Young Bucks very much. Do I watch all the Young Bucks matches? No. But this match cooked. Sting set the bar incredibly high for a retirement match. The way Sting went out in this match was absolutely beautiful. I loved this match. I loved the entrances. For like production skills wise, this is probably some of the best work from AEW production wise that I've seen, and to where that's somewhere I truly feel like they lack in a lot of places is in the production area. But I feel like they've only gotten better, and like I greatly appreciate that. Sting and Darby versus Bucks for Young Bucks, AEW Revolution, cold. Absolutely love that match. But it ain't number 3. Number 3, I got Daniel Bryan versus Will Ospreay, AEW Dynasty. This match is a banger, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this match is fire. Another match that I saw the internet going crazy about it, so I was like, all right, I'll watch it. Not thinking it was going to be that fire. I thought I was going to kind of disagree. The match cooked. Will Ospreay is a talented wrestler. Bottom line, there's not a lot of people you can literally argue and say are better wrestlers than Will Ospreay on the planet. And they showed it, and they showed out. Bryan Danielson had a hell of a year in AEW, and I just feel like it can't go unrecognized, even if you're a WWE fan like myself. So, shout out to Bryan Danielson and shout out to Will Ospreay. Number 2, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Hell in a Cell. One of the best Hell in a Cell matches of all time. It's up there with Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. It's up there in the Venero Triple H versus The Undertaker Hell in a Cell. It's up there Batista versus Triple H Hell in a Cell. New Day versus the Usos. Undertaker versus Mankind. Some of the best Hell in a Cell matches, you have to add CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. This is how Hell in a Cell should be booked. One of the best things Triple H did was he made Hell in a Cell mean something again. He got rid of the ugly ass red cage, and now it's back to that. It was menacing, it was grimacing, it was uncomfortable, and honestly, it was everything it should have been. That match was absolutely phenomenal. And number 1, my number 1 match of the year, hands down, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 40. No way on God's green earth that was not going to be my number 1. That match told the most emotional story It was the biggest drawing match, the match everybody paid attention to. It was the match everybody was dying to see all across the globe. Absolutely. It was the ending to one of the best storylines in the WWE. If you really watch that, it was literally like Avengers Endgame. And when the Avengers all come out the portal to stop Thanos, that's exactly what happened to stop Roman Reigns. It ended one of the greatest championship runs in pro wrestling that we'll ever see. There was no way anybody can convince me that Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 isn't the best match of the year. It's like when people talk about Rock Hogan. Every wrestler damn near has The Rock versus Hulk Hogan as their favorite match ever. Why? Because it drew the most money. It was the match that everybody cared about. When you look at WrestleMania 20, and when you look at 2024, you look at the entire year, there was no match that people were more invested to. There was no storyline that people were more invested to than Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. And that's why it is my match of the year. That's my list. Let me know what you guys got. If you think I'm bugging, tell me I'm bugging. You know, it's your boy. I duck no smoke. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Forever gang. And until forever finds you.